Hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for the Miles Franklin channel. And an interesting development that I saw in an article on CNBC was talking about how the Fed is finally getting concerned about the growing debt loads. Not sure what took them quite as long as it has, yet nonetheless, noticing that there's a problem here. And it was interesting because in addition to the Fed talking about that, here we see Fitch Ratings, one of the top credit rating agencies that analyzes companies and governments alike, said Wednesday that the ongoing government shutdown could soon start to impact its ability to pass a budget and could impact the government's AAA sovereign rating, which, you know, is it really the government shutdown that should be what triggers the rating agencies to realize that U.S. Treasury is not what Fitch and the other rating agencies advertise as a AAA rating? Because again, keep in mind, they're saying that the AAA rating, that's the highest rating that they have. So they're saying essentially that it's not possible to have a better credit profile than that of the largest indebted entity in history. Or as I like how Jim Rogers phrased it when I did an interview with him a couple of weeks ago, not in the world, in the history of the world, there's never been a group more indebted than the US government. So to that, Moody's and Fitch still have a AAA rating on that debt. And again, I say this, Moody's was my first job out of college. So based on what I've seen there, I take anything the rating agencies say with a grain of salt. Yet, again, back in 2011, S&P did downgrade the US. They faced an investigation from the Department of Justice shortly thereafter. If the two are connected, I'll let you decide for yourself. Yet you've wondered, when are the other rating agencies going to wake up and notice this? And interesting to see that Fitch, again, while it seems a little bizarre that what triggers this decision would be a partial government shutdown rather than the fact that you have $22 trillion of debt, let alone the 200+ trillion, according to Lawrence Kotlikoff, Boston Economics University professor, when he calculates the unfunded liabilities of Social Security and Medicare. So certainly at some point, whether it's the rating agencies that do the downgrade or the market just ignores all of this propaganda that's been put out there, will be fascinating to watch. Although that's, again, you remember what happened back in 2011 following the S&P downgrade, and gold reached 1900. Silver got close to $40 or $50 again back in September of 2011. So we'll see how this goes, but interesting to see more signs emerging. Fed is talking about debt loads. Now the rating agencies are starting to notice some of the debt loads and the problems with the system. So something to keep an eye on. If you have any questions, you can reach me at cmarcus, C-M-A-R-C-U-S, at milesfranklin.com. Or if you're interested in purchasing physical gold or silver or platinum or palladium, you can call 1-800-822-8080. So with that said, hit the subscribe button and I will see you again soon.